Good day. I'm out here today with my other half, and we're out here in this area that I haven't been to yet, but I know there must be some sort of manipulations here. And we've already seen two giant boulders with a little quartz sitting right on top, as usual, guys. So this should be interesting here today. It's quite a beautiful day and there's smoke all around because of the fires, but we still gonna be putting in some work and gonna be talking about the 1,000 teepee mission we're gonna be going on here pretty soon. I want to go in depth with that. 1,000 teepees. Starting to come up to an area that's got a lot of rocks, and I'm starting to see some things that look a little bit manipulated to me, like this cut stone here, and then this stone here is sort of balancing right here, but you know, it's not all that great in comparison to the stuff that I've been showing. But right behind here I already started noticing some piles and some manipulations, so really looking forward to getting up here and checking this stuff out. We got these three stones right here, right? And they're right up on the edge, and then you come up here. They're right up on the edge, all three of them. You come up here, let me show you something. Starting to get interesting over here, for sure. You got some stones here. Looks like it fell over or whatnot. This should be interesting over here, guys, I'm pretty sure. Just a typical decorated peak. Not as impressive as some of the other stuff, but it's still pretty cool. So Megan's up there and we're just having a look, and right on this peak there's this little stone here with a little pile over here covered by the brush. Looks manipulated to me. Look how beautiful the aspen that's getting a different color now for the fall. But yeah, this one's right here on the peak as usual. So regarding the 1,000 teepees, I mentioned in my previous video, we have to try to start doing things to experiment to see if we can reverse some of that insect hive mind consciousness completely located on there, guys. These two here too, look at the cut on this stone. It's like a piece of something old, as usual. So as I was saying, we have to start doing something, experimenting, maybe bringing the power of nature to our cities, homes. And I thought of a good way we can possibly start experimenting. And I'm like, you know, I'm looking at the teepees being like an amplification of that source, that nature energy, just like we have those three pyramids and pyramids all over the world, with temples in India and all over the place. Look at that stone suspended up there. I'm going up there now. Just like we have that, I was thinking, why don't we try, what if 1,000 of us built a little teepee in our backyard or in our places to amplify that natural flow? What would happen? I mean, I know it's kind of hard to get 1,000 people to build a little teepee. It doesn't have to be very big. It just can be with just pieces of wood that have fallen off your property, or pick them up around town. It doesn't have to be very big. You can even maybe buy a little bit of wood and just set up a teepee in your house. See if anything weird happens. See if it improves the energy in the house for people having difficult times. Right now, look at that entrance right there. I can't get up there, but that looks like an entrance to something. What would happen? What if 1,000 of us built a teepee? I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's a good way to start, because I personally don't know the meaning of these X's and these intricate structures that we see all over the world in the woods. But the teepee is something that's been popping up everywhere, even in public places, by water. They're usually connected to other things too. So if we all did one teepee, what would happen? I gotta get up there to film some of that stuff up there. What do you guys think? you think it'll be a good place to start? If any of you have any knowledge about structures and about things, I mean, I know this is kind of like a gray area, playing with some magic, and some people might say it's black magic or whatever, but the ancients have all known about the energies and the grid lines of our world, and they've all built upon it. They've done incredible things all over the world. So if we ourselves just did something as simple as building a teepee, and that made an impact or a difference in the consciousness of the area overall, all over the place, that would be really cool, especially with the best intent. I think that would be a good way to start, guys. I don't know what you think, but let me know if you're willing to do something like this. Maybe we can start a hashtag 1000 teepees, and anybody that makes a teepee, just post it to social media under hashtag 1000 teepees. And I'm on Instagram with CO Force Beings, or you can tag it on your YouTube. But I'm just curious to know what would happen if 1,000 of us built a teepee away from nature, in our homes, in suburbs, in the city. I think it should be really interesting. Let me get up there and check this out. One second. Giant boulder placed right there, and then I'm at the top of this here. A couple of stones here, and then this one here. Now we're starting to get more into what I normally find, which is these stones placed on top like that, on top of the peaks, with this big tree that's been dragged here. You see this? Who knows where this is from, but it's certainly not from here. The root didn't come up from here, but it's doing something, and I don't understand it. You guys know I've been trying to take a stab at this for a long time. But another stone sitting right here on this peak, overlooking this beautiful place. Right as I cut this, there's a beautiful quartz placed right here, and some kind of mineral rock right there. As I mentioned in my previous video, my camera got caught in the fire, so I can't zoom in anymore from far. I have to put in the work and walk to every peak to try to find the anomalies, which is fine for now, but I will be replacing that camera as soon as I can. Here's another peak with a bunch of stones that look like they're part of something, look like blocks. See what I'm saying? All right here. And these two standing up right here, right next to each other. That's really cool. They're not touching really. The mission today is to just go up on top of all these peaks and see what we can get our hands on. That looks like a stone on top of that, right? It's like always looking like parts of something else. Big blocks. Let's keep going. To me, guys, like something arranged those rocks right there. There's some other weird rocks over here, but we're gonna go up and over. See that mountaintop over there? That's where we're headed to. Lots of cacti over here. Look at this here. Come here, check this out. I'm over here. You see me? Look. Right on the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's another clump of rocks right here. See that? That is really cool, guys. Look at these rocks. All placed right here. Let me back up so you can see it. And of course, the tree stuff up there. But look, you see that? It's about to come off the edge right there. That is really cool. Go around here. Because I want to film the ones right here. Look at these giant boulders. All piled up over here. To that pile here. This here looks like a pile that's been arranged too. See, there's a hole underneath. I don't know, I don't think there's an entrance to anything there. And there's one standing up right here. Just standing up. Look. See it? It looks arranged to me, guys. This one here is right off the edge. There's another one off the edge on the other side over there, which we're gonna go take a look at right now. You can stay right there, babe, because we're gonna just go around. Or you can climb up here, through there. You see that rock? It's just the same thing over and over in all these rocky places. And as we came here, there was nothing. Literally, we passed by a human road. There was nothing like this anywhere nearby. We looked, and the minute we go off trail, we come into these secluded areas. Then you start seeing the incredible forest manipulations. Where's that other one? This one right here, huh? Looks like a rock pile right there. I love walking these rocks. I can walk these rocks for days. And this one, look. Very quiet out here today. Come on. Another pile there. It's just piles of arrangements. See this? This one's literally standing on that one. It is perfectly stood up. See? 2 stones. With an old piece of stick. I think I should just keep following this path over here. Check out all these tops. One, and right below it is like a Tetris of rocks. See that? What's going on here? Looks like giant blocks everywhere. You've got that one right there and the one up top. And I'm gonna go check out a big one that's right behind this. Just sitting right there. wind did that, according to some people that watch my channel. Just kidding. Look at this tree, how it's growing. And this one, like in a spiral. And I think it's because of the energy right here that that's happening. Check this out. There's a little rock stack right here, and there's a bunch of rocks, like a little pile over here. And look at the stone on top of the stone, different kind right there, like placed right there. You have any idea why someone would do this up here? Look, another one here, balancing. Why would someone do that? It just makes no sense whatsoever. Especially how difficult it is to get up here. You know what I'm saying? You come for a nice beautiful hike, you get up here, it's like, oh, let me just do a little pile for no reason. And all these, look at all these little pieces. They were all brought here from elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? Like a little working station. Or whatever it is that they're doing, I don't know. Maybe. Could be. This is kind of cool. It's like a stuffing of rocks right there. That one is definitely on the peak. I'm gonna get up there. Standing here, well, I was actually on the other side filming, and Megan goes, "Callie?" I'm like, "Yeah, what?" He goes, "I heard something." I'm like, "I'm telling you, I've been here and people hear all kinds of stuff. Like these rocks, they like speak or something. It's really weird." And the jacked up tree because of the energy. But look, let's have a look here. Look at this giant ensemble of rocks just standing straight up, and they're not from one another. And this one here, let me see. And there's a really cool one on the other side too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that, guys. Boulders standing right there. This one's on top of this one. Holy smokes. That's impressive. Look at the pile right here on this edge. I'll be back to the big one. Hold on. Now I'm all going 100 miles an hour. I don't want to miss anything. Look at this, guys. Wow, you have to come see this, Meg. Look at this, Meg. You really have to come over here. Holy smokes. Wow, 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 wow. Hold on, I gotta see this. I'll wait for you to get up here so we can see it together. Wow. You have to see this. You're gonna flip. The size of that rock is just unreal. Follow me, my Frank. Look at that propping.
Oh wow.
You see the size of that?
Yeah.
And now when we go there, look at that little pile right there on that corner. Little pile of rocks on that corner. I see that all the time in the stone manipulations. They put like little piles on the corner. But let me come up here real quick. Like seriously, look at the size of these rocks. Holy smokes. It looks like the one I just showed you. Remember I showed you a big stone that was up on top of like another one that was like that big. That is just insane, guys. Look, it's on a downhill. It's on a downhill. If this were to fall this way, the whole thing would collapse. And it's got a shaving over here. Look, little shaving here, little shaving right there. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is the kind of stuff I want to find all the time. Holy smokes, that is huge. It's not even touching this one here. It's just literally leaning on this one. This one's standing up. It's got a shaving right there, you see it? Look at that. I'll be right there because I want to check out that area right there. Just want to see this. There's more stones here. Giant stones. Like, if you think about it, it's not part of any stone here, right? So it could have not fallen here and just become this way. This was, to me, was placed here for some reason. I don't know why. But it's just as impressive as any other monolith that you've seen, like in other parts of the world. This is crazy. And then this one, it's like a giant stone that's not part of the stone below. It's just sitting straight up over here, and there's one here to keep it propped up with these boulders right here standing up. Look at these giant boulders. Look at what's keeping this thing up. It's this one here. Look, it's not even part of the same, not the same, not the same, not the same. And of course, little pile of boulders right here, right next to this boulder. Boulder, boulder, boulder. That's crazy, guys. Look at this thing. What do you guys think? And that's a really big stone standing up, in my opinion. I mean, if it's natural, wow. I'm mind blown. Look at the crumbles. All the stones just like a pile. Neatly worked under. That's a stone, that's a stone. That's a stone, that's a stone. Those are all crumbles. To fill in the holes, you see? Filling in the holes. Yeah, for the naked eye, you just look at it and you're, it's just a stone. But you start looking at the details. Look, check this out, guys. I'm gonna make it up here for you. You see that shaving right here? This shaving here is what's keeping this here. It's not even from the same. This doesn't even have the same cut as this. That is crazy. That is really crazy, guys. Stones there. See what I mean? It's ginormous. Pretty big. Almost like the same ones I showed in that one video 2 videos ago that I made like 6 months ago. If you look at it from up close, it's got like shavings and rocks placed neatly so the thing doesn't tip over.
Have you been to Garden of the Gods?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. With all those boulders right there. Look at that shaving right there. Standing straight up. There's a stone on the other side, not from there, that's what keeps the whole thing standing up like that. But that right there is nuts. Let me check this out real quick. Over here. See, the deeper we get away from the humans, the crazier the stone manipulations become. It's just very time consuming and energy, but it's worth checking it out little by little. this stone standing up right here. Not from here, guys. Oh, and this one's standing straight up too. I'm not even gonna step on that one. It's not worth it. But this is the one that looks like it's falling over from the other side. It just comes off the other side. Yep. You gotta look at it from here, babe, so you can see what's happening here. It's coming off the edge about 3 feet off the edge from this side. I'm gonna go up and over and look at that right there. What? Up there? Another couple hours. That's usually what, I mean, it just takes time. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time to walk through these rocks. You see how much we've covered in all the time we've been out here. It's not very much. But I don't know how this one comes up.
That'd probably take a whole day.
Yeah, that's usually what it's like. What we can do is we can come with tents and we can stay out here and make it a 2-day thing, record a lot of stuff, and then that gives me stuff to study and post for like a month. We can do that.
I like it. And I don't have any cell phone service, so it's 2 days true, no cell phone service. I can read. I could get through like 4 books.
Yep.
Because you could bring power stuff too, so you could edit on your phone and things and do it for yourself.
Solar.
That'd be so good for us to have 2 days, you and I, baby.
If you look at the other side, there's no reason whatsoever why that would land like there, like that, and it's got shavings inside. Let's just go around the back of this stone and then we take off, okay? This is a mind blower. The guys, the people that have been following the channel, they see that stuff all the time. They understand what's going on.
Let me put my t-shirt here. And my jacket so it's hot.
Okay, nah, you just hold the camera so I'll walk up there so I can show the viewers how big that rock is compared to my body. You can start walking this way too if you want. This gives them a good idea. Let's just walk around the back of this and we are good. All the peaks, I have a video that's called "The Peaks Are Decorated," because all the peaks are decorated, literally decorated like this. Well, I thought it was like a mint or something, but it's not.
Well, it's hard too, the elevation.
All right, we're gonna have to cover that, and then we take off. Yeah, and that's the thing. Some people say it was glacier movement, but this is so high up in the air that it's like saying Machu Picchu is glacier movements. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, yeah, a glacier can move some rocks, but when you see suspended rocks hundreds of times in one area, I mean, the glaciers are not intelligent to move stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look on this side over here. Oh my gosh. Look at that stone. What the? You see what I'm saying? The peaks are decorated. Let me have a look. Look at that one over there. Just ginormous stones. Just. Let's go look real quick. See what's the best way to get there. And then we'll just trail back down, because if not, we'll just spend all day looking at these. That's nuts. See, this is where it starts getting good. When you get back here, you got all these giant boulders. Why can't you see this next to the road though? That's what I'm saying. Like, you look next to the road and you don't see anything that's like too crazy, but you come up here and that's where the magic happens.
Because they're not going to cut into the road up here either.
Right, but I'm saying things are not being manipulated where you can be like driving with a car right by,
right,
as much as it is out here. Let me get up there. Yep. There's no air up here. Takes everything out of your lungs. Just want to check this out. See this stone on top of this? And this one on top of these two? Look. That stone, this stone is not from here. At some point it was placed here. I don't know when. It was not from here. And same thing with that one. Look, it's not even from there. Look at all the space in between. Why would that stone be from there? See what I'm saying? Look at the shaving right there. There's a shaving there, another shaving here, another shaving here. See, this is a slab. Another one here. Like, somehow this is like, someone has the ability to balance stuff like this. You look at it from far, it looks like natural, but look at the shavings. Look, babes. One. Look, another one here. Two. See what I'm saying? That's crazy, guys. That is really crazy. And that one is standing up right there too. Just want to see if I can come around here and see this. I think it's best if you just wait for me right there. Well, I don't know if you can make this turn here. Wow. Holy smokes. Look. Look, guys. Look at the little pile of wood right there. Underneath over there. It's like a little pile. And there's little stones underneath this thing. You can come over here so you can see this. This stone is not from here. It's been placed here by something. That's crazy, guys. And there's a little pile of wood right there. Little pieces of cut wood right there. Even human cuts. Like, was cut elsewhere by some sort of tool and then all brought back down right here. Well, unless there's like a clean cut. Like, that came from that tree right there. But this is impressive. I think that's good enough for me for today, babe. That's not something. Whew. That's crazy, man. What do you guys think? Look, there's a like a slab put in between, just standing straight up right here. See that? That's nuts. Seriously, I'm really impressed. Come on, tree. We'll put it back to where it was, just in case if it means something we don't know about. It's like touching right there. I'll leave it right there. Actually, it was more like that. Wow. Let's just get out of here. I think that's enough for today. The peaks are decorated. Look at that. You see how the tree grows with the twirly? That's the energy. Just makes it go crazy for whatever reason.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah. And you see it in these rocks. Yeah, all over these rocks you'll see stuff like that. Like, you know, in gardening you can crop a tree to do that, but nothing's cropping trees out here that I know of, you know. Sometimes you see that they snap at the top of the trees, but all right, let's make our way down here. Wow, that's crazy. Of course, the dead trees laying on those rocks for whatever reason. Yeah, the twirly tree is touching the wood. It's touching the stones. I just felt this move. That was odd. I don't know, babe. Crazy stuff. Look at the size of this one. Look at the size of this boulder, guys. It's standing straight up right here. Holy smokes. With a little stone right on top of here. Look, it's not falling over. Standing straight up right here and not falling over that way. And this one's touching it. And this is right here. Wow. Can you hold the camera for me real quick? And then follow me. I want to show you something. Just stay right there for a second. I want to stand in front of it so that people can see the size of this craziness. Come over here real quick. And then now look, it's on a downhill, standing straight up. Get this way a little bit so you can see the angle. You see how it's standing straight up? Mm-hmm. That does not land there like that. If it was a natural fall from whatever here, it would naturally tend to just flap over, right? It's crazy. All right, let's go. Let's do this. That's crazy, guys. Look at that. Standing straight up. Huge megaliths. Huge. Crazy. Let's do this. Let's go home. Alright, here's my first attempt at the teepee that I'm putting on my own place. Nothing fancy. It's just getting the ball rolling. Hashtag 1000 teepees. If you make one, make sure you tag it.